3 psychological ways to protect your relationship from cheating, and one includes being sexually curious.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, what is sexually curious?
Sexually curious. Well, so if you've been married for a while, and not that this being married for a while leads to cheating, but it could lead to some mundane times in the bedroom. You're used to each other, or no time, or no time.
Oh.
But if you are still doing it, it could be a routine. You know what I mean?
We
It's
really are selling marriage and kids to Squid.
Yeah.
all the time.
Could be. No, I am, because this is how to spice it up.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Keep it going, keep it
yeah.
thriving.
Like, you don't have to experience that at all.
Yeah.
You don't.
Okay.
If you want to be sexually curious in your
I'm
relationship,
curious right now.
you can put more effort into your sexy time life in the form of experimentation.
Ooh.
Like,
Whatever you want to try.
Example,
A second
whatever
woman in the
you,
bedroom.
whatever.
And then a third, and then a
that's
fourth.
how
comes
I
to
try to
mind.
get out of that.
All
but
right.
if it's not listed, okay.
No, it wasn't.
Jason, how about, let's say, I don't know, like you let Carol pour wax on you.
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Tie you
No,
up?
I do not
Spank
like
you.
the pain.
But what if that was it for her?
What
so
if she
you
wanted-
just would straight up be like, no, I'm not?
I'm sensitive to pain, Katie.
Okay,
and
but-
I won't be able to perform, and it will make the other thing not work no matter how much wave tech I get.
Okay, fine. What about
What if she just dominated you with no pain?
no pain?
Tied you up a little bit, no pain. Just
Not as bad. The pain gets me.
All right.
But what
But
if she's-
I would be tortured if it meant another woman someday.
All right. Well, it's, I don't think it's. What about like food then in the bedroom? If that was something
Yeah.
she wanted to try,
Sure.
you'd be
Huh.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you pour some of that Rhode Island coffee milk on you.
Oh, really? You didn't like the pizza? No more for you.
Did I say no? I'm just trying to relate it to you.
Yeah, the bakery pizza, by the
It
way.
was good.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's kind
Okay.
of like a lazy pizza. It makes me like it even more.
It was
Yeah.
very good.
We're not going
Thank
to do
you,
any
Katie.
cheese, and we're not going to heat it up.
Matt
Just-
never even had any, but that's okay. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
Matt.
That's right. I told him I'd get some after, and I never got it.
Yeah, because we
Oh,
ate it
It was
all.
delicious.
So
was
good.
really good.
Slammed our
yeah.
faces.
All right, so that's the sexual experimentation. This is important. You have to hear one word in particular.
Okay.
Shared porn consumption.
Okay.
Keyword shared. Jason.
Mhm. What is
Shared.
Would you just? Does
That
that
if-
mean watching it together?
Yes, and that means that maybe that's something if you're both into it
Yeah.
that you do watch together, because you're not going to make anything easier, I don't think, in your relationship if you're like, "Pfft, well, I'll just start watching more porn then.
Oh, right. On
And
your
the
own,
other,
yeah.
if you're not feeling sexually fulfilled,
Right.
because that's going to lead to other issues. So the shared part is really important.
I
Okay.
think that's it's a minefield
Yeah.
because both of you are going to feel insecure after that.
Unless you're watching like amateur,
Immature.
then you might feel better about
Amateur,
yourself.
gross-looking people porn.
Amateur unedited. That's where you get them. Like before the position, it's like that's how you got there. Not attractive.
Oh,
But is
boy.
that even going to do it for you? Small wiener porn. You're like, oh, I feel
Only
great.
way.
It's only one con we're watching.
You can't watch anything else.
Then you both feel so good. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You could also
This is for
it's a psychological way to prevent any sort of cheating happening in your relationship.
Oh, I
I mean, you
see.
can't control the other person, but these are things that you could be doing yourself.
Making you a better chance of it not happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so the very first one was to be sexually curious in your relationship. So it was a sexual experimentation, shared porn consumption, role play, and even flirting can ensure that the flame doesn't go out. If that is a reason.
Flirting with your spouse.
Flirting with your spouse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
and the
Flirting
role
with your spouse.
play would be
Dressing up, or maybe ties into the porn, the
Right.
shared porn that you're
so
watching.
is
I
the
don't know.
role play before the is it outside of the bedroom? That's where it starts. Because I just watched
Oh, I don't
that.
know.
Okay.
Sure, whatever
Well,
your
like-
fantasy is.
Like Carol could be Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Ooh,
dressed up.
I
yes.
see.
And then you
Oh,
could
yeah.
be from the Lollipop Guild.
Oh yeah.
You know? Or you could be Vern Troyer and let's see, who else?
Thanks.
Beyonce from Austin Powers.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for that, Jerry.
And Peter Dinklage. And she could be Khaleesi. That'd be a fun one.
Oh, that
Whoa.
Game of Thrones.
Wow.
She's
That
already got
would.
blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Khaleesi's attractive.
Yes. So attractive.
What's Peter Dinklage's name in that? Tyrion.
Oh,
Tyrion.
Tyrion Lannister. Yeah.
People love Tyrion, by the way.
Just a few ideas.
And you could be Bubba the Hutt.
You got it wrong. It's Jabba the Hutt.
Bubba the Hutt. That's when Jabba's from the south.
Hey, Bubba the Hutt. No fatty.
That's fine.
That's fine.
What you said with such confidence.
If I was role playing and they're Princess Leia and I'm Bubba the Hutt,
Just a sloppy mess.
And I thought it was Hun. Is it not?
no, that's Attila the Hutt.
Attila the Hun.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
We're getting a lot of things mixed up. Although in Spaceballs, it was Pizza the Hut.
Yes.
Got it.
Jabba
Yep,
the Hutt,
yep.
the parody was pizza. He's a fat piece of pizza.
Oh, wow.
God, we have digressed.
Very nice.
All right, another way if you want to protect your relationship from infidelity, try to take your partner's perspective. I mean, it's so easy for us to just assume that it's like, oh, he or she found somebody else and that's why they cheated, right? But if you take your partner's perspective, there are some ways that you can do that. You attempt to learn new things about your partner all the time. And I think that this is so easy to fall into. You're like, I already know you. I married you. I know your likes and dislikes. Your partner is a person and they are continually
Yes.
growing and liking new things and changing and wanting to having different dreams or whatever. If you try to figure out who that person is every day, then
Yeah, I think
You
if
know?
you could like be each other's biggest, and it might sound corny, cheerleader.
yes.
Like where you're really rooting for that person to be successful and happy. But you both have to do it. It
Yeah.
can't just be one.
No, it can't.
And I think that gives you a better chance, but
And
it
you
just
can
seems to
embrace
not
things
happen.
like, oh, yes, there's another. Oh, she smashed into the garage. I didn't know she was that bad of a driver.
Learning something new every day. Wow. You've never done that one before. That's a different type of wreck.
I wouldn't. But whatever. I'm not in your
No,
relationship.
that's fine. Just
Okay.
embrace.
Another way that you can take your partner's perspective is by reassuring your partner of your care and affection for them. Just
Yeah.
constantly showing your affection. Also, make them feel attractive and desired.
Oh, that's a big one.
Make them feel that way.
Even if it's like a real good acting job.
My gosh.
I'll
Well, I
take
can
it.
just imagine I'll just say myself.
Sure.
Might be some acting involved. Like, God, you're so hot. I'm like, I don't believe you, but okay.
But I'll take it.
Or like
Okay.
Matt takes a shirt off, and his wife's like, yes.
Yeah.
I
There's no
dreamt
way
about
that
this for years.
If Katie was in the room, she'd be like, fantastic.
Fantastic. Well, he's lost 50 pounds, by the way.
He has.
Mhm, 50.
That has
Proud of
been.
him.
That's a fantastic job.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't tell me. You're not the judge of what I think is fantastic.
I said, I think that's a fantastic job.
While
Yeah.
you are ridiculing me for
Yeah.
saying that Matt looked fantastic. I get you, Goodman.
just me.
I get you.
Not just me.
Yeah, only because you make Jared do it.
99% of America.
First of all, doesn't make me do anything.
Does.
And
does
I would
not.
think 99% of America would think 99% would say no. That did not look fantastic.
I
No
agree with
offense.
you on that.
Now you're just being rude.
No, I was agreeing with him on that.
Now you're just being rude.
No one in the studio looks fantastic
Yes.
ever. Nobody.
That's true.
Matt,
Fantastic? You look better.
you
Yeah, I
lost
looked
weight.
fantastic compared to what I looked like,
Yes.
which was what she was saying.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you wonder why
Didn't come
you
out like that.
SOBs, you wonder why I don't give you compliments. This is why.
But let's back up a second. Let's back
Come on,
up.
like
You don't
that.
really give a lot of compliments, but let's back up.
Yeah, this is why.
Okay. You said Jason makes me do things?
He makes you he makes you be on his side all the time.
That is
And he
not true.
tries.
He's always on your side.
No.
He's always on your side every time. It's so annoying.
That's a skill
and
of
you're
mine.
always on his side.
That is
Everyone-
not
Always.
true.
everyone
I
thinks
only
I'm
got
against them.
squid in my back pocket once in a while.
But if I did what he told me to do, I would be drinking. I'd be
No.
going to strip clubs. I'd be having threesomes. I'd be
You're
mean-
missing out.
dealing with the mafia of some sort.
Not that
be a lot
way.
happier.
Not that way. Him just
Oh, no,
trying to
he
get
does
you on
try
his
to-
side.
yes.
No,
But I never agree with him.
And he's like, "Don't you, Jared?"
Yes, and
He
I,
shakes
I
his
do,
head.
but usually Jared is on your side for the most part. And Matt always hops on. Matt's never been on my side as a wife. That's the truth. He has never had.
That's not necessarily true because there's been
99%.
plenty of times you've made a point. You go, Matt.
yeah, and you're like, well, I can see that.
And then if it's so obvious, though, you almost feel guilty being on my side. But squid every once in a while because we understand each other.
Yeah.
Jason being a young buck and all.
Two young dudes chilling.
Just on the prowl.
I do think there's a lot of times that I might be on Jason's side, but I definitely do not agree with the way it was presented.
There
Yes.
you go.
That's the problem.
There
you
you
gotta
go.
look through that. I mean,
Okay.
So I have to like
Trump had a lot of
digest
problems with
everything
that.
he
Yeah,
said.
right.
That's the problem.
The
Yeah.
delivery mechanism is
Yes.
not always great.
Yeah. It's hard to support.
Like, I don't know if I want to be on that.
Right? You're like, I could get fired
They're
or
right.
killed once I go out. I don't know.
I can't let my agreements be on the record. That's the problem.
One more example of how you can, or like if you're taking your partner's perspective, and this is really, I think even as, this just goes for your friendships, because we always notice we get along really well when we do a shared experience.
Yeah, I agree.
And so that, it makes you feel closer, you're bonded, you're exploring new things or trying new things together. And so I think that's a good life lesson just in general.
And just do it, try it, and go in with a good attitude.
Yeah,
Not like,
yeah.
oh gosh, I don't want to do this. Just go try it.
And then finally, a psychological way to try to protect your relationship from infidelity: keep your phone away.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Keep your
That's a
phone
big
away.
one.
And that's number 3. I mean, there's only 3. Those are 3 very important ones, I think. It's the phone shows you're not interested, you
Yeah.
don't
Totally.
care. And then also it could lead to finding some sort of emotional connection
Yeah,
or
sure.
sexual connection online. So
All right, those are very good.
Huge.
there
Yeah,
you go.
and even just the disruption it causes.
Yeah.
Oh, and disengagement. It's just you're not
100%.
engaged
Right.
at all. And even if I can do 2 things at once, it's not. You're not there.
Oh, I cannot.
No.
I can't.